He could have ran if he felt guilty, but he tried to save his friend. You know, he stayed there. He did the best he could.
At this point, I mean, I was covered with sweat to my ankles. I had lifted this guy up and down and tried to make him live. And the cops go, "You're on methamphetamine." I said, "Hell no, I'm not." "Well, look at you, sweating." I said, "Jesus Christ, I've been trying to keep this son of a bitch alive." "What do you mean? Look at you sweating, you're on meth." Oh, Jesus. I said, "No, I'm not." I thought they would start, and I said, "Well, you're not going to do CPR? Here, I'll do it." You know, I had already been doing it. Hell, I was wiping vomit off his face. I mean, it wasn't no fun. It was real unpleasant. You know, you get down when push comes to shove. You know, someone's all gross and shit. Hey, I'll tell you what. You do what you got to do. You know. And I wiped the shit off his face, and I did what I got to do. He had a pulse. And they told me to sit over there, and I said, "Well, you're not going to do it?" I said, "Let me do it." And, well, the fact is, no, like you said, I love that boy. I love that boy. I loved him. He was, and you would have, but I didn't do nothing. He told me to sit there. I said, "Look, that's what he did." I pointed over on the bed. I said, "See that there? That's what he did. That's what he did." You know, rather than, you know, trying to save my ass, you know, trying to destroy evidence, and I preserved evidence for them to know so they could save him. And I said, "There, that's what he did." I put it right there. You know, and I don't know. Then I remember next thing the paramedics come in, and they were setting it right on top of the stuff. And I said, "No, don't set it there, because that's what, I put something over there." The cop goes, "Oh no, don't set it there. That's the evidence." Oh, no. Once the paramedics got there, then that's when they said, "You get out. You get out." I said, "I'm taking my root beer with me." I took me a root beer, and I opened it up out there, and I drank it. And I was trying to look in, and they're starting to work on them. But I didn't. Then after that, then in a minute later, they're like, had me in cuffs. The next 2 hours, I'm like, I still can't feel my thumb. I mean, that's another story.
But the 3 minutes, the 3 to 5 minutes when the cops were there, the paramedics weren't there. Was anybody touching this guy?
No.
Doing anything for him?
Nothing. Nothing. They're just kind of leaning over, looking at him. "Oh well, ooh. Man, you're not gonna." "Oh no, ooh." He was too gross looking. He started to, you know, maybe there was no helping him. I don't. It's just like a drain. I don't know.
They just waited for the paramedics, though, is what you're saying.
Waiting for the paramedics. They didn't do anything. I mean, they're cops. They're not lifesavers. And I'm obviously not a lifesaver either. I sure gave it hell. And I just can't believe he died from the dose that I saw him do. And he must have done some other. He must have had something. I just can't believe, or maybe he did more than I thought he did. But from what I knew he did, I thought he did 1 pill.
They charge you with what now?
Possession of a Schedule II substance. Hell, I'm basically fucked. The judge doesn't have latitude in my sentencing, so to speak. He can't, even though he may think that under the circumstances, possibly, you know, maybe, you know, I wasn't really, you know, real horribly guilty, or, you know, even if he feels that way, it doesn't matter, because he has sentencing guidelines he has to go by. So all I can do is get 15, which, that'll be another shit.
So by the, you know, you could have been better off if you hadn't even called the cops.
Oh, I'd have been better in hindsight to have fled, to have destroyed evidence. Oh yeah. Not cared, but that was out of the question. There was not one thing but on my mind but to help Keith live. When it breaks down, I can't beat it. You see? That's why my attorney is going to call the cop and just hope maybe that they'll maybe just, you know, They want me, well, where did you get this? Where can I get this? I said, man, I said, where do you get your delight? I said, well, they're dead now. I don't get them. They died. You know, I mean, oh yeah, I could. Oh yeah, I can get info. I can get out of it. All I gotta do is turn in some people. You know, I mean, I kind of thought I could save him. You know, I really did. I just thought he passed out. He died. I was giving it hell. I'll tell you, the 2 days after, I couldn't even get out of the chair. I felt like I'd been to a rugby match. I felt, well, I was just totally, every muscle in my body was taxed to the extreme. I felt like I used muscle. I couldn't even lift my leg. I used every muscle in my body to try to make him, and I got the guilt. I maybe didn't call early enough. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. But I brought him back once before. See, that's why I told you that story earlier. That's why where I was at.
No. People die in the strangest ways, in the most simple ways.